Assalamualaikum. Today we are going to study the next class of the phytohormones, that is gibberellins. And let me tell you, gibberellins are the plant hormones that regulate various developmental processes in a plant, and it is one of the longest or largest class of the plant hormones. And let me tell you about the discovery of the gibberellins. Prior to or before World War II, you can say in Japan, what happened? The farmers observed that certain rice seedlings grew extremely tall. Normally, a rice seedling grows up to 4 or 5 feet or 4 to 4.5 feet, but these seedlings grew up to 13 or 14 feet, or you can say they grew extremely tall. So Japanese scientist Kurosawa named this disease as Bakene, and this means, this is a Japanese word, and this means foolish seedlings. Means these seedlings are foolish as they grow extremely tall. Later on in 1926, Yabuta, a scientist, extracted a fungus from these seedlings which was known as Gibberella fugicori. A fungus was extracted from these, and that fungus was Gibberella fugicori. And later Yabuta named this substance which was extracted from the fungus as gibberellins. Fine, and hence came into existence the plant hormones gibberellins, and they were hence named and extracted. So gibberellins came into existence. So let me tell you, gibberellins are a group of tetracyclic diterpenoid compounds, or you can say they are terpene compounds, terpenoid compounds. You see, they are tetracyclic. Sometimes they have 5 rings also. Here you can see 4 rings are there: 1, 2, 3, and 4. Sometimes these rings may be 5 also, and they have a carboxylic group also. So this is here gibberellin A1 or GA1. So what does this one indicate? The gibberellins are named according to their discovery like this, like GA1 to GAN as per their discovery. There are currently 136 gibberellins identified from plants, fungi and bacteria. They are named from GA1 means gibberellic acid 1 to gibberellic acid N means nth number in order of their discovery. Fine. So what they have, they all have 19 or 20 carbon atoms grouped into 4 or 5 ring systems. So means they all have 4 or 5 rings, and they have 19 or 20 carbon atoms in them. And one of the features which is common among all gibberellins is that they have a carboxyl group. Fine, they have a carboxyl group at the carbon number 7. This is common feature of all gibberellins, and it's required for the biological activity. So here is the structure of the gibberellin, GA1 or GA1, you can say simply. Fine. So next we are coming to physiological effects of gibberellins. What they do, as I have already told you, they elongate the stems, as you saw in those rice seedlings, as I already told you about their discovery. Elongation of intact stems. What they do, they help a stem to elongate. Many plants respond to application of GA by marked increase in the stem length. Certain plants are dwarf. They attain a short height, and if gibberellins are applied to them, what they do, they show a marked increase in the stem length. So here we are discussing the physiological effects and applications of gibberellins as well. So next is seed germination. The gibberellins help in the seed germination also, especially those of cereals like rice, wheat. Gibberellins stimulate the production of some messenger RNAs and then hydrolytic enzymes like amylases, lipases, proteases, which are required for a seed to germinate. So what they do, first of all, they stimulate the production of some mRNA, messenger RNA, and then this messenger RNA codes for some enzymes like as amylases, lipases, proteases, which help a seed to germinate. Fine. So this is about germination. So gibberellins help in seed germination also. You can say they play a role in the seed germination. Next is fruit development. Along with auxins, gibberellins control fruit growth and development. They can induce parthenocarpy. What is parthenocarpy? It is the development of the seedless fruits. Means those fruits develop, and but they lack the seeds in them, and those are you can say in demand as well. Like the grapes, you like the grapes which don't have seeds in them, you prefer those grapes only. So gibberellins can induce the parthenocarpy also. Like then we have in flowering. Gibberellins promote the flowering in long day plants. What are long day plants? Long day plants are those which require a photo period, a long photo period. You can say they require the sunlight for more than 12 hours. We will be studying these plants later in this chapter also. So dormancy, gibberellins overcome. What they do, they don't induce dormancy, they help to overcome the dormancy. Dormancy means when a seed is dormant, it does not perform any physiological action, it does not germinate. Dormancy is that stage of a seed. So gibberellins do what? They help to overcome the dormancy of buds, tubers, seeds, means tubers of a potato, seeds, and allow them to grow. And in this function they are antagonistic to the abscisic acid. Abscisic acid is also a phytohormone, and it induces dormancy. It induces dormancy, and hence gibberellins here act antagonistic to abscisic acid as they break the dormancy. Fine. Now, gibberellins induce bolting in rosette plants like cabbage. You have seen like a cauliflower head I have. You can see when it is there, like it has short internodal growth. As a result, it forms a rosette-like structure. When GA or gibberellic acid is like applied to it, it shows the internodal growth. It shows internodal growth here, like this. These stems elongate, and as a result internodes elongate. As a result, this process is called as bolting. Fine, this is called as bolting, and this bolting is induced by gibberellins or gibberellic acid, you can say. So you can say that gibberellins induce bolting in rosette plants like cabbage, spinach, cauliflower. Fine. Then we have vernalization. Vernalization means cold treatment or low temperature treatment of some plants can be replaced by gibberellins. You know, some plants or some seeds require the cold temperature to grow. Some seeds require a vernalization treatment, or some plants require a vernalization treatment to go for flowering. But gibberellins can be applied to those plants in place of this vernalization. So it plays the role of vernalization in those plants. Fine. Then we have application. If we just apply the gibberellins, they increase the number and size of several fruits like grapes, tomato, induce parthenocarpy in many species. Parthenocarpy, you already know, it is the production of the seedless fruits and delays the ripening of the stress fruits, thus making storage safe. So what happens if gibberellic acid is applied to the grape vines? Here you can see it does what? It just helps the stem of these, like you already know, the grapes are just aligned on a